Hi. There are four things in this life and in this world that you can actually see in everything, be it a living thing, be it a non-living thing. The very first one is God from a Christian view. The second is creativity, which we can actually see because like the world is artistry itself and there's a lot of creativity embedded within. The third is wisdom. The fourth is mathematics. I am Onyinye Annette and I run a program called Pope Scholar. Pope Scholar is an educational program that runs every year and it has two major goals. The first one is to raise arithmetic scholars and the second is to create lifelong readers. Now over to the first goal, raising arithmetic scholars. Our target market is students from elementary 5 to SS3 classes. I'm an experienced maths teacher, like with 3 years experience, and it's something I love to do because I'm trying to reverse back to this untapped area of my life. Raising arithmetic scholars, like Pope Scholar, is all about numbers and statistics, and we actually have 4 subjects included within this training: maths, mathematics, physics, accounting and economics. Accounting and economics is included because it's statistics. Statistics is information represented in numbers. So the word arithmetic scholars was actually employed instead of a mathematician or something, because all that is done in secondary school is plainly arithmetic. It's when you go down to university level and master's degree and the rest, that's where you actually see maths in itself, because it's beyond numbers and it has a very large abstract nature that has a whole lot embedded within. So what problem are we actually solving? The first one is aligning secondary school students like down the right career path. Looking at various subject degrees that have the highest average income rates, maths degrees cost the most. Yes, from data scientists to financial analysts to actuaries to quantity surveyors to software developers, they earn, most of them earn even more than medical degree workers. Yes, both here in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. So we actually help them get aligned well, give them like a better future of like earning more and meeting jobs that have high employability rates. Now the second thing we're actually solving is to actually help a lot of students to love maths, because most students see maths as rigid, boring and very difficult. We make it fun, easy, it's memory retentive and flexible and practical too. Yes, our classes are 80% practical and 20% theory. Now the second problem we're actually solving is being able to build, like training students to be able to construct a lot of things. We actually train students to actually build a lot of like simple machines, like yes, from the basic stage. We actually like employ this scenario of, hey, we are just new to the world and we just met a lot of issues, starting from a situation of my friend just had her book stuck under a very large stone. Oh my God, how do we actually lift up this very large stone? The next thing is to actually construct a lever or a pulley system, which are simple machines. They will actually learn this, even down to even creating rollers that can be able to move heavy objects, like for example your bed that may have been in a particular position in your room for like the last 3 years. You can actually put this roller to the 4 ends and move your bed. So this thing can actually help them to have to it definitely works on their creativity, helps them to attain this high level of creativity. Secondly, it actually helps them to be able to build, able to construct things, to see themselves as little engineers, to be able to construct a lot to have this foresight on being able to produce a lot of machines one day. Then thirdly, can actually even help them to earn, because they make a lot of simple objects which can come in handy. Yes. Then the third useful thing that can actually come out of our class is from our lessons is for those that actually choose to follow the business career paths. For those that actually choose to follow the business career paths. Like that's for those that plan on entering universities here in Nigeria using JAMB. Accounting, economics, and maths are 3 subjects for courses like accounting, business management, marketing. Yeah, so it would actually help them to get in easier and to be at ease with the course and with the subjects. Quite to the second goal. Second goal is creating lifelong readers. Now down to students, which are our target market. Statistics shows that students read less and less with each passing year in school. Like for example, from JS3 to SS1 to SS2 to SS3, their reading levels reduce. So now we are actually here to develop strategies and routines to help students to increase their reading and thinking levels. I have seen that there is a problem out there. The reading age is dying. Newspapers are going out of sale, and very soon books will soon start going out of sale. Yes, social media has a lot. The internet, social media, the internet as a whole has information. Yes, and they say this is the information age. But I will tell you that all the information you see on internet, they are selected data. For reading actually inspires a lot of creativity, and you cannot just bring out selected data. What if there are other things there? So minor words that you feel like they are not important that can actually inspire creativity, and it has happened to me a lot of times. So me inspired, yes, I go to YouTube to watch videos on things I actually want to learn, but I always refer back to my books. For me, it's irreplaceable. And now there is a problem. The thing right now is that we cannot systemize an act like reading. Reading is not an act that can be systemized. We need to overcome this classroom culture. Right now that actually parents and teachers are out there going out of their way to find information to actually help students to start reading again. Now we actually we aim to create a reading center where we can actually gather, like have a community of readers. Like for students, the very basic strategy, the ground level is to actually fight to get our students hands, eyes and minds on real free choice books. That's like being able to gather great books in different genres, make them available, then make this students actually get personal recommendations from friends who are also involved in the reading class, from friends and from age mates, and to actually, like I said, from a community of readers. They'd also be inspired by others which they see. That is just the very ground level. We need to get students to freely pick books. Let them begin to love to read again. That is how I feel. That is the very ground level of it. Then we can actually employ our other higher strategies to actually get them to read. And I actually need funds for to get these books. Then funds to actually get some equipment and necessary materials we need for students, for these arithmetic scholars, begin to build a lot of things, because they will learn how to even work on wood, metal, and different things. Now for them to start creating a lot of things. So we would actually need money to get these materials, then money for a very good, proper physical address to have these classes and things. Thank you.